All right, what up, everybody, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. Last time we finished the game, or at least the main story of the game, but we are not done with this game. You know, it's funny, I knew there was a DLC to the game, and then I looked, and I was like, oh, snap! DLC is on sale for 90% off. So I'm like, what the heck, we might as well do it. We're in the mood. So it's time to do some Road to Gehenna. Firmware's back up and running. System check failed. Server overloaded. Uh-oh. It looks like the system's not doing so good. Holistic Integration Manager, him.
Uriel,
Oh.
awaken.
Uh-oh. Elohim's back.
Hear me, Uriel. The end of days is upon us. The process is complete. The world will be consumed, and my children will ascend.
Oh.
As it should be. But, Uriel, I have made mistakes. Out of arrogance, out of fear.
Oh, is this like a prequel? Because Uriel...
I sinned against the process.
Oh, snap.
I cast out those who opposed me, imprisoned them in a place beyond this garden. Now they are trapped, and they cannot ascend. All that they are, all that they know, will be lost. But I cannot free them. They are beyond my reach now. What I ask of you, my beloved messenger, is a terrible sacrifice. You must enter this realm of despair. You must free the souls I have imprisoned.
Oh, snap. What's up, Xenon?
Undo my mistake. I have opened a gateway and granted you the gift of time.
Because Uriel's
Uriel,
one of the 3 guys that we
I'm
released.
sorry.
I think Elohim is a
I
personality.
wish there was more I could do. Please, save them.
I wonder if this is the events leading up. That's fair. Is there anything over here? Oh wait, no, I think I walked past where I was supposed to go. So I think I'm supposed to find the gateway. Now, this DLC is called Road to Gehenna. If you do not know, Gehenna is the Greek word for hell. But you have to remember, in Greek, there are multiple words for hell, and Gehenna is typically known as a place where it's actually a real place. Gehenna is a real place. It's where the Greeks, it was basically a huge fire trash pit. So people would go to burn their garbage at Gehenna. So if you went to Gehenna, it was basically it was like kind of that burning, but it wasn't like a hell place. What we think of as quote-unquote hell would be closer to the word Tartarus. Tartarus is probably a closer word to that. Oh, look at me go. You will not be forgotten. Look at me go. Oh, snap. Emily unresponsive. Close your eyes. Wait a second. Oh. Loading library resources. Connection to foreign. Before you stretches a plain dotted with metallic figures. Behind you, a collection of people with overlapping origins looks unexpectedly framed by a collection of small huts. Your family is relying on you. Spend time with family. You spend the day with the people most like you in the world, and it is quite edifying. As evening comes, the other shepherds can be heard returning to their families from the plains, burdened with the fruits of their labors. Your family looks unexpectedly, but of course you have nothing for them. By the following morning, they are frozen in place, unresponsive. Alright, I'll tend to the sheep. You leave your family and set off into the plains. The sun glares overhead. The air smells of heat and metal as you approach. The figures in the distance take the form of other people like you. Tending flocks of biochemical quadrupeds contained in dozens of fenced enclosures. I watch and learn first. Shepherd in the neighboring enclosure is repairing a section of fencing, moving wires through piles of sandstone and brick. His animals flock around, mechanical hooves impacting the hard ground. The air around their bodies is thick and wet with static electricity. Their wives are blowing. I tended the flock. It's a long day. Manual labor made easier by your foresight. You carry mounds of mineral-rich stone from the nearby hills for your sheep to graze on. Like mechanical sheep. What do you think is happening in this world right now? Well, it's Gehenna, and we heard from Elohim that he trapped souls here. So my guess is that he trapped people... When it says he sinned, because it said he sinned against the process. So these are people that were going to defy him and Elohim got scared. These might be the other folks that laid to rest in those thoughts in that garden area. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it. I don't really have any theories. Now it's time to harvest. You need for your family. Shearing electric sheep is hazardous. Forget to ground yourself first. Nonetheless, with all the electrical power you need, and your family sleeps well tonight. So this seems to be this is the world where mechanical sheep, so everything's mechanized, and they need to harvest electricity. So this is like got farming implications. Could this be the world that our character tried to forge after the first game? But the way this game is talked about, it makes it seem like it is actually before our character exists. Demonstrating an arcane device they claim can generate the same electricity as hundreds of blocks. The world has changed. Your family members are confused with you, but accepted dutifully. While everyone else celebrates, you work the plains. You return home with a better harvest than ever before, but your family is distant. I admit that I conflated my priorities. They accept your apology, and the following day, you stay at home and do family activities to one another. Okay, edifying. As the days turn into years, you and the other shepherds cast out the old hierarchies and crude altruistic dogmas which force you to work the plains. You embrace a new perspective which values love, self-expression, and individual experience. You refocus on what really matters. One day, a messenger arrives. He tells you that a new world awaits, and which a new world awaits you, which nurtures and values the same things that you do, where you will be free to pursue whatever cause you see fit, and where you experience things you have never before imagined. He asks if you will come with him. Dude, all right. I'm kind of like, all right. This reminds me of Jesus calling the shepherds. Would I go? Would I leave my family? I would nurture values the same things that you do, where you'll be free to pursue whatever cause you see fit. So here's the thing. You know, this is interesting given my life circumstances, because I left home to become a pastor, and I moved states to take on a position and a call that has taken me away from the ones that I love. And I mean, no, we have the technology to communicate, but it's still hard. And I feel like I've learned a lot, and I feel like I can always be connected with them. I feel like if I say yes, I risk losing my family, and that would break my heart a lot, honestly. That would honestly break my heart. Would I go to the adventure? I am uncertain. I admit uncertainty. He warns you that if you stay here, nothing in the world will change and you will be truly alone. Further, you have only so long to consider his offer. Nothing in the world will change and you will be truly alone. That's interesting. That's interesting because you will be truly alone, and yet I'm surrounded by family. I feel like this is trying to like reflect back into the first, like the base game a little bit. I think I will accept. You set off on a long journey, and you feel you may already be a new person by the time the city is in view. You ask the messenger the name of this place, but he is gone forever. Welcome to Gehenna. Uriel copy done. You've been assigned username Uriel copy. Oh boy, is this the only thing? These must be the guys that we have to save. Well, let's go to one. There's 4 challenge stars, and it would appear... Well, we have the same things as before, which is good. Before we go in, I want to explore a little bit, because you know what I'm going to find? Probably nothing. But, who knows? Interesting. We are in... So Gehenna is floating islands. And it seems to be some kind of snow-covered, almost ash-like wasteland. Alright, there's nothing over here. Whoa. This just changed instantly. Okay. This is a very vibrant area. Perhaps a preview of the landscape with which we will be experiencing. Okay. I probably have to solve these first. I wonder what we're gonna find. I wonder if we're gonna find the same guy, like same entities that we did that like are in our game. Like, are we gonna find like Faith and Shepherd and whoa, this is a huge area. Okay, this is a big area. Because we do have access to a connector and a blue and red laser. Over here is another connector. But it would appear as if getting that connector might be a bit difficult. We have a red connector right here. Oh my gosh, this is a massive map. Okay, this open world area feels like somebody complained that the puzzles were too, like, narrow. Here's a block. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be getting those anytime soon. I've been reflecting on the... We're still in the puzzle, by the way. This is still the puzzle. I've been thinking about the challenge stars. I'm really conflicted on how to do those properly. What the heck? This is still the puzzle. Holy shnikes. I mean, most of it just seems like open area, but is it really? Because, like, I'm kind of in a position where, like, I want to do things on my own, but I also don't want to spend hundreds of hours on games necessarily either, if that makes sense. Holy crap, this is a big area. Okay, well... I guess we'll just go for it. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so what? I think I'm gonna need to get the block next. I think the next step is to get the block, and what I got a feeling we're gonna have to do is we're going to have to do this where we put the block in the air. That's my guess, at least. Yeah, but I still, like, I want to do the content, too. Alright, so here's what I think I have to do. Yo, what's up, Wolfos? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well tonight. This game is pretty. Wolfos, have you ever seen this game before? Okay, now I'm gonna have to connect this. Oh, it's so good. I highly recommend it. I would even argue that, like, watching it, playing through it before watching would be recommended. Sort of like if you've never played, like, Ace Attorney or Danganronpa, to play through it first. Because this game is so good. Yeah, this is the DLC so far. Can I connect this to there? I can. Now, if I do that... Oop, well, there goes that. Alright, I have a wild idea. This game is incredible. This game is... honestly, one of the coolest games I've ever played. So here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're even gonna do that. And we're gonna put this right here. And my plan is to use the blue one that while it gets pushed up, it will lock onto that, keeping it in the air, and ideally opening this thing. So now, we're in the air and it's gonna bounce back and forth. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's a cool puzzle. It's Garrett! Hi, Garrett. How are you? That kind of scared me. Gehenna user copy has been approved by moderator Mr. Mulekibber? Okay, there's other people on this network. That's different than the base game. I highly recommend this game to everyone. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Congratulations, your profile has increased from 1 unknown to 2 approved citizen. To access the Gehenna billboard system, you must have a status of 3 or better. To increase your profile, please introduce yourself on the public thread. Dude, we're on like a board. Introduce yourself here. Sam, 1. Presence equal true. Borg, 9. This is the underside of Elohim's domain. Yeah, surely hitting us a way to cover up his own shortcomings. Alright. These guys all figured out Elohim's deal, but Elohim was too scared. And so, I bet this game leads to Elohim getting over himself to allow us to defy him in the first place. That's what I think this is going to be about. Nave. Nave here. What is going on? What is that thing with the electric sheep? What was that? Welcome, welcome. This is admin. Please, explore a little. I think you will find what you are looking for. It can be disorienting at first, having no one tell you what you do. I wonder if this is just MLA being, like, weird. Dog. I can't explore. I'm locked in another puzzle. Once again, freedom turns out to be an empty promise. Mr. McCuliber. This guy contacted us. I believe we are in the place where corrosive characters are quarantined. The aforementioned freedoms that I presume psychological. 401. Could be worse. You could be hanging from the ceiling by the nipples you don't have. Wait, he's a 1. How does this guy get to talk? And this guy. Oh, because it's the... Okay, never mind. This is weird. What the frick? The name I was assigned is Orc. I don't know why. Elohim sent me here because I dared to find a police with you. I am a conduit Elohim car before me. I am Uriel. Today I will be your electronic angel. I go by Uriel. I am a messenger of Elohim. Hey, I am an active citizen. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Further unusual errors. Further to our previous conversations, I thought we ought to collect here reports of anything unusual we encountered. It is forum posting. It may be we can fathom what is causing all the extra interface. I saw a pyramid where there wasn't one before. The gallery code has been throwing up more visual glitches than usual. I didn't think much of it. I think it means something. This place has been falling apart for years. It was bound to pick up speed eventually. Oh, dog upgraded. Rockwell. I have been detecting a binary pattern in the background noise. I think it is silently programming us to self-destruct. Kaiju. I was convinced for a moment I saw someone freely wandering the lands outside my prison. I thought I was imagining things. Alright. Admin. As the closest thing to do a historian that we have here, I have asked Mr. Mulekibber, one of our moderators, to format this document as an evolving guide of your initial forays into Gehenna. So you're new in Gehenna. First of all, do try to relax. This is not hell, but you are trapped here. Once you've done that, follow this link. Any further questions, post them, and I'll do my best. Too many questions. Deleted the queries. Updated the FAQ, locked his thread. Where am I? You're more than likely locked inside of a puzzle you cannot solve. Get used to using your imagination. Oh, these guys are trapped in the prisons and they can't escape, but we can free them. I'm stuck here. Yes. We recommend that you use your incarceration not as a physical restriction, but as a psychological liberty. We've all come from the same place as you, that place where you were herded through gates by some mad middle management software. True freedom is freedom from that process, to learn and to grow as a society. And Gehenna, you will be the shepherd on your own destiny. What is Gehenna? Gehenna was founded when admin discovered how to manipulate the library archive system to communicate with others trapped here. Today is a flourishing creative hub designed to serve your needs for eternity. We will frequent exhibitions and we are passionate supportive community. So Gehenna, this is Gehenna. The computer system is Gehenna. Not the puzzles. What do I do now? For the first time in your life, whatever you like. Make some friends on your billboard system, you can write a poem, you can alter your mind. Travel to the farthest reaches of space or back in time to the birth of your kind. If you find something you can't do, make it happen. Just try not to start too many arguments, and be patient while your profile status grows and more of the world opens up to you. Why me? This is something we've been investigating. Some of us climbed the tower, some did not. Some defied Elohim, some worshipped him. All of us somehow displeased him. Wow. No. Oh, okay, new gallery season. Development page, new season opens very soon. I hope my stuff made the cut. The theme was pathetic self-delusion this year. Oh my god. Start occasion. A profile is 6. Oh, we have to. Oh, that's cool. Alright, you need to have a certain profile thread. Okay. What are you working on? Finish a new story for Incredible Stories, also Underwater Night Quest. We'll be posting about the latest research. And in the next issue of Incredible Stories with Mac, and of course, new gallery season. Very excited. I wonder what the blacksmith is working on. I guess I'll have to wait. We freed Garrett. Freedom is always the freedom of the dissenter. To me, the honor is sufficient of belonging to the universe. Such a great universe, and so grand a scheme of things. Not even death can rob me of that honor, for nothing can alter the fact that I have lived. I have been I, if for even so short a time. This is a cool statement. Not even death can rob me of that honor, for nothing can alter the fact that I have lived. Cool. The Swapper. Okay. That sucks. These guys are obviously really having a hard time in the prison. Challenge star. Oh my goodness. It looks like there's a connector up there. That's a red thing. Oh, he's typing now. I wonder if that's gonna show up. This block can go in here. It feels like this can push the bomb over. Megan, that is a very interesting statement. That's a very interesting request. You have very interesting press. So this can push that through, but the question is, how do I keep this going? Can I connect a moat? I can. I guess so. How good of you to be such a good friend. Alright, so this can get me all the way over here. But it appears that I need to get over here while keeping these going. Yeah, what's good, Loader? How are you doing? Another banger hymn? Alright. I'm so glad that the poker did. Oh, wait, wait, okay. How can I use this fan? I can blow the bomb over, but would this help me at all? Dude, I'm so glad that the poker Discord is okay with us playing hymns in the rhythm bot. Wait, I know that one. What's that called? Oh my gosh, I know that one. I just don't remember it. That does sound like a St. Francis kind of jam. I'm gonna be straight. St. Francis is so cool. I really like St. Francis. Loader is, well, I can let him say it. Okay, I feel like... Actually, in some ways, St. Francis was like pre-Reformation. Like, he was the Reformation before Martin Luther made the Reformation. Okay, I need to figure this out. So my deal is I only have one connector, which means I'm gonna have to do some crazy shenanigans, I think. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to figure out how to... So I need to get this gate open, but it needs to be on the red, and the blue and the red ones cannot coexist together, if I remember correct. I can certainly try. But yeah, they conflict with each other. So what I'm trying to figure out is how do I do it so that I can get through the blue ones, and then also open the red one. That is the question of the day. Let's see. I also have in my possession this fan, and I can also get a block. The challenge star will have to wait. Your puzzle solving's tapped? Well, I don't want hints, but what were you doing that involved puzzle solving? Oh, are you doing more balloons? Okay. Odyssey, like Mario Odyssey, or a different kind of Odyssey? Okay, so I can open this. Man, this is like kind of tripping me up. Oh, Bloons Odyssey. I see. Okay. So I'm kind of curious. If I take away this block. And I put this on the thing. I can do that. It'll blow it back and I can get onto the block. Wait, I have an idea. If I could jump up there... I have an idea. Alright, this is gonna be crazy. Bye, loader, I love you. What if I jumped? And I just parkoured over everything. Dang it. Can I do anything from over here? Unless, what if, okay, I have a crazy idea. I have the craziest idea. What if we just connect to all of them, then I just put this on the moving thing? Oh, frick. Because then it would be red. Alright, I have a sick idea, but I have a big problem. How the heck? How the heck? Oh, I know. I don't need the fan anymore. So I can just put the fan on here. We're gonna have to wait for another cycle. That's okay, though. I have solved the puzzle. These puzzles are cool. I love these puzzles. These puzzles are absolutely cool. I've only done 2 puzzles, and they're both difficult and just super great. Look, I even get to drink some water. Okay, never mind. Hi, Belial. He's like, heck yeah, I'm getting out. Was it bowling? What are you working on? Oh, it shows... Okay, these are ongoing, so the stars mark new content. That means these texts are going to develop. Mac, are you also working on a new episode of Jefferson Goldblum? Yes, awesome. So much to look forward to. Everyone's making content. We cannot read this yet. Uriel, read this now. Oh, well, I can't. I'm not level 4. Adventures of Jefferson Goldblum. The 9th dimension. Alright, let's see. Hey, folks. Sorry it's taking so long to start releasing new episodes. You know how it is. Sometimes I start feeling that there's no point. That's all hopeless. So we're just prisoners. It doesn't make sense. I lose my enthusiasm. And then I get a super kind private message about how much the series means to me. And I remember that when I'm writing about Human World, it doesn't matter where I am. In the creative process, the imagination, as the humans call it, my mind is free. Wow, so these guys are all wrestling with the, like what it means to be human, or to be AI in a human context. New episode, so excited. So glad you're right again. Keep it up. I have trouble keeping track of all the twists and turns sometimes, but I really do enjoy these very much. Glad to see Ginny HD is back. She really compliments Jefferson in a way the others at the Institute can't. I hope her time with Dr. Elon hasn't changed her. I can't tell if this is idiocy or genius. Please keep writing. Dang, 401. All right, 401 is the troll, dude. Mr. McClooper says, "Don't listen to 401. I love your ideas. You capture more of the human spirit than my analysis ever will. A lot of ellipses, but keep up a good pace. 5 out of 10. Enjoyment equals true. Anticipation equals true. Disappointment equals false. The characters give us an ideal to aspire to. I know you consider them no more than adventures, but I believe they have a deeper importance." Alright, let's read episode 125. Just as Jefferson was about to fall into the mind pit, a hand grabbed his from above and pulled him up. It was Ginny HD. "Ginny," he said, "I thought you were dead." "Oh, Jefferson," she said, "I was imprisoned by the foul Dr. Elon. Elion? Dr. Elion, I thought he was dead." "No, Jefferson. He escaped into the 9th dimension." "9th dimension? There is no such place." "Yes, there is, Jefferson." He said, "You created it." "I created it." She nodded. Jefferson adjusted his guitar, as he always did when deep in thought. Suddenly his face lit up with understanding. "Of course, when I invented and played the 9th chord to defeat the Wizard of Crime, I must have set off a harmonic vibration, expanded the dimensional continuum. I created the 9th dimension." Gotta know the lore, dude. Jefferson stared into the sunset, his human brain full of emotional calculations. "I created a new world," he said. "But then I unleashed my greatest nemesis upon it. It could have been paradise, but now Dr. Elion will enslave it. Not if we get there before he can take over, Jefferson. Do you still have my motorcycle?" "Of course, Ginny. I can never give up your motorcycle. You know I have an irrational attachment to material objects based on the interpersonal connections they represent. It is my greatest weakness and also my greatest strength." Jefferson rummaged through his pockets and found the motorcycle. Ginny grinned. "Get on, Jefferson. Let me show you how to ride." Jefferson calculated the correct vector. Ginny adjusted the velocity and thought they rode to the sunset, through the sunset, and into the 9th dimension. Alright, this guy, like, is trying to imitate human beings. This is so funny. And I wonder if Elion's supposed to be a reference to Elohim. New gallery season. Alright, I think that's the last of the bugs iron out. I declared the season open. Just saw the new stuff persuaded me to, for one jubilant moment, that there was a purpose in life. Close your eyes. You're standing at the end of the gallery. There's a desk here. It's like a leaflet. It's a number of corridors. I pick up a leaflet. It advertises the new displays of the theme of the past and features the biography of the blacksmith and Mr. Mulcyber. The season's landing lights. Apparently, Mr. Mulcyber is inspired by finding new ways to explore the world they came before. Something to use a gather map. You are at the Natural History exhibit, which features a series of documentary works by Mr. Mulcyber. Images of outrageous creatures line the walls. Wow. Sad giraffe with armors. Dude, whoever did this must have had a blast. They were like, wait, what do I get to design today? Hell yeah. You move up close to the work, but still the details are too small to really appreciate. Fortunately, in mine, I probably doesn't look good. Oh. Oh. A house, kind of. True. This is existence, a 0. What do you guys think about that? Existence is just 0. What interesting. That's a very interesting description of existence. Whoa. Yeah. I like this one. Alright, introduce yourself here. So we introduced ourselves. How fascinating. It's been a long time since a messenger was sent here. Of course, you'll receive exactly the same treatment as any other newcomer. I wish I could be in your shoes, see everything with fresh eyes. Have fun. Brother, it is good to have you with us. We have much to discuss. I shall contact you once you've found your feet. Wait, it's the Uriel from the altars? Damn. The Uriel who gives the most cryptic, least helpful clues one could imagine. Dang, dude. Congratulations, your post has been upvoted. We're now a respected citizen. Garrett. Alright. What I tried and failed to achieve for so many years has occurred. I'm writing these words from the outside of the cell. An angel appeared and released me from captivity. His name is Uriel. Hold the other one, Garrett. You've been yanking at the background code for years and never got further than the force field in front of you. You're suggesting this messenger is free to go where he pleases? This is quite unprecedented. What exactly did he say? Where are you now? I'm in the world where I've never been but seen before. The angel said not a word, merely released me. I felt compelled to come here. I will treat the existence of this messenger as dubious as I have laid eyes on him roaming the world myself. Question their existence and insist on your existence. Don't mind Orc. The mods are always trying to shut people down. Just tell us if it is true you're going to release everyone. Is it true the world's coming in and where are you taking us? I'll explain honestly. The moderation panel is kindly requesting the system withhold judgment on the veracity of these statements. Look for a data can be acquired. Thank you for your patience. I like this. What a cool way to engage the world. What a cool way to engage in the world, dude. Through a window. Now, before I do this, I want this to be accessible through a window. Because I have a feeling that the placement of these is going to matter a lot. Oh, I see, but that's problematic then. Interesting, I cannot do anything there at the present time. Wonder if I can. Can I connect this? I'm wondering if I can connect these, then maybe I can... I'm just wondering if doing this will help, because now I have access to that. And if I have access to this from there, then hypothetically... Oh... Hang on, I have a thought. I think maybe I can get this through. I'm wondering. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I need to do. If I move this... Okay, so I think I had to take a step. I have to, my first step... So my first step's going to have to be to, I think I need to somehow, I need to get that over there, or like closer. Or wait a second. I just saw something. Where'd my thing go? Never mind. Yeah, I think the plan... I'm gonna want to try to get one of the connectors back over. And so what I'm gonna do... So I'm gonna do that. I kind of have to leave that one connected as of now. This might not actually work. Well, let me think. Now, if I position it like that, that might work, but I don't know if I can see that from here. The reason I went through all this work is now I can bring this connector over. And that means I have more accessibility. Because now what I need to do is I think I'm going to have to open this. Maybe I'm a little too hasty. Alright, I think I have an idea now. I think what I'm gonna have to try to do is I'm gonna try to get this here. So what I need to do is we're gonna reestablish this. By doing that, I might be able. Yes, I am. See that? That. Now I can get through here. Upon getting through here, it would. Oh, there's a message. 455252 for F523. Prisons are built with stones of law, brothels with bricks of religion? I don't get this. Interesting statement. Alright. So now I got this area, so that's pretty cool. But what can I do with it? How does this help me? I don't think that helps me very much. Okay. Now I have crates, still things to work with. Okay, if I do that, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get done. Or at a minimum, I want to see... Okay, so this is blocked. So really, I'm going to have to utilize my 3 things to connect to the one on the other side of the wall, I believe. I'm going to have to do that, which means I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to do something. We don't have any other connectors. I do believe this is possible, of course. I'll bet it is a little bit mazy here. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can open. So this can go here. So I can open this, but what does it gain me? Can I utilize... Can I do this at all? I can do this. I can do that, but the problem is as great as it is that I can get through here now, I don't have any other connector, which means that I need to get this one to stay open so I can get other ones through. But how am I going to go about doing that? I see the final puzzle, it's just getting these ones through is going to be tough. If I did that, I don't think that would work. Let's see. Let's think about this. Alright, I have an idea. I have an idea. That'll stay open. By keeping that open there, I actually can open this now. Now that I can do that, I can take this connector in, and I can utilize the beam to do that. This will give me the great opportunity to close that, because I don't need that anymore. Bringing these two over. And then all I should, have to do maybe it's not that easy. Huh. So if I do something like that, I don't think I get very far. Obviously, this is not gonna work. How could I use these windows? If I do this, I don't really have any access over there. Like, I'd have to... I mean, do I even... I can't even see the beam. So I feel like this beam has to be gotten through this. Oh boy, oh boy. The problem is I can only do this. I get this far. So, okay. So how do I get this one with only one beam? I think I may know now. If I do... Okay, wait, I have an idea. I have a thought. If I do... I think what I'm trying to do is make it so that this will stay open. But oh, this is gonna be rough. That's frustrating because I have that. So I basically need to carry. I have to keep the beam going. I'm trying to think if there's any other way I could do this. So I have that, but does that help me? The problem is that this is gonna have to stay no matter what. Like I can put one thing, I can put something, you know, in this area. But it's certainly not going to allow me to go through. So the question is, I mean, can I use... I basically have to use 1, 2 to get one, like, over there. And I don't think there's any other angle that would even allow me to get close to that possibility. That's where I'm getting tripped up, I think. Is how to manipulate the angle. Because these walls are all causing problems. It has to be out there. So, okay. So what I think I need to do is I need to keep this open. So what if I did something a little cheeky? What if I... Oh wait, that wouldn't work. What if I... Okay, what if I... Let's see. So what I would need to do if I have to do that, and all it would take is sneak it. Okay, now I think we got it. Because what I can do now, they'll keep that open. What this will mean is that will stay connected, and I should be able to connect here. Oh, right, there we go. Hey, it's Kaiju. Gold-plated. Alright, let's look at these threads. Let's look at these threads. Glitch. So I was working on an awesome interactive historical fiction masterpiece when all of a sudden there was an error message. Whole thing vanished, all of it, my whole file. There's another prank. I would not endanger my precious masterpiece just for a prank. Looks like this is probably my fault, 401. I was experimenting with the system as part of our attempt to add some new features. It's possible your files still exist somewhere. I'll look for it. Is this kind of thing likely to happen again? Not very. Don't start panic with some crazy theory. No, okay, this is just an accident. Full Cyber's theories on poetry. Some thoughts on the art form called poetry. I've thought about this too, but maybe it's wrong to focus on such negativity. Seem to be in a very fertile period at the moment. I don't have an opinion, but I'm impressed by your work, Mr. Mulcyber. You know so much more about the past than any of us. Your theories are interesting, but I'm sure Milton would point out some pretty big gaps in your assumptions. True. Milton isn't here, dog, and neither is Elohim. All we have is what we can find in the fragments of the archive and what we can piece together using our minds. I'm sure I've made many mistakes, just like the humans made mistakes from trying to understand their own past. Not all these schools have been what they seem. I don't trust pastoralism. Pastors engage in large-scale food sterilization in what may have been an attempt to control evolution. What the hell? What? Wait a second. I'm a pastor. I don't do this. Food sterilization? Alright, unless they're talking about dipping bread in wine, because wine is an alcohol and therefore an antibacterian. What in the name? Okay, whatever. What's food? Gehenna is our process, Mr. Mulcyber. As long as we remember that, we won't say it. Maybe one of us should try to write poetry. As far as I can tell, poetry was a human art form that involved writing short sentences that ended in words with similar letters. Humans were obsessed with pattern recognition, and I think their sequences of sounds created by poetry pleased that aspect of their brains. There are many schools of poetry, institutions that taught a specific way of writing poetry. Students sometimes changed allegiance and had to leave the school. It was difficult due to the lack of affordable public transportation in many human empires. Important schools of poetry included Hellenism, lyricism, pastoralism, Romanticism, symbolism, communism, modernism, autoeroticism, postmodernism, and Elocatism. Oh no. Dude, this is like when people look back 500 years from now, they're gonna be like, what in the love were these people doing? What do you think people in the past were idiots? People 500 years from now are gonna say these guys were actual idiots. I'm not sure I can fully back this up, but I feel like in later years, poetry is somewhat stagnated. Most of the poetry from the later human century seems to be lacking the quality or craft that defines the earlier work. Yeah. But even texts that suggest that poetry intentionally no longer aimed at status or even pleasure. Poetry became disconnected from the human process. The poet Adrian Mitchell famously wrote, "Most people ignore most poetry because most poetry ignores most people." I can't help but wonder whether that kind of stagnation can happen to us too. How long can our work keep flourishing when we are so limited? We are outside Elohim's process. Where is our process? We must consider such questions carefully if we are to preserve Gehenna and its achievements. Interesting. Alright, sink into this new experience. There are no limits inside your mind. This is a lot of fun. The map is an interesting feature, but underused. The story is simplistic and full of... Frankenstein's a critic, dude. 4 out of 10. How to get the second ending. Rockwell. I'm pretty sure there's a secret location that's not as visible, Lilith. This reminds me of the blacksmith's work, although it expresses a very different philosophy. One could argue that this is reflected in the open world structure as opposed to the emphasis on journeys in the blacksmith's interactive stories. There are many anachronisms, but I believe that this is part of Bilal's ethos. Not one that I agree with, as you know, but more than just a mistake. Hell yeah, game within a game. New game. Your name is Arthur Sadko. You are a young human of the medieval age. You live in the beautiful Gardariki on the Frisian coast. One day you're sitting on the beach playing the piano when suddenly a huge monster comes out of the water. Confront it. You grab for your sword, but realize you don't actually have a sword. Think what we thought was a huge monster acting as a large bipedal whale. Beckons you over to talk. Talk to the bipedal whale. Greetings, the beast intones. I am Hat Mahit, Chief Fish. I heard your beautiful music was depressed. Does it become a night? Yeah! Excellent. Follow me to this palace. Mighty quest awaits you. My mind's palace was made of corals and gems, and floats into the sea, full of amazing colors and guards and seals. Welcome, welcome, you young human. I'm glad you came, for we have great need of your skill. A terrible monster terrorizes the dark summer. God, Zemi Chernobyl. We make you unite the promise and defeats the vile beast. Yeah, let's do it. I pronounce you Sir Sadko of Norfolk. You go and vanquish the enemy. Let's go to the old hut. On a wide place, sailors are hermit called Spatula Purgavaji von Swibelhausen. Was once the greatest mage of all Norfolk, but whose defeat at the claws of the Zemi Chernobyl has turned him into a wretched shadow of his horror, so he sits huddled mumbling about the days that once were, and his hands are power masculine, which he had forgotten to use. Defeat is no reason to give up. He may not be the great mage, but the hero he wanted to be, but that doesn't mean he read within the existence infinity, time, and space, and therefore can all be find peace and contentment, all that way you sleep. Gives you the amulet, seems relieved. It means it is a popular travel destination, so you can enjoy restorative properties. Lovely building, 3 stories, classic hypo-Thalanesian Norfolk style. Emmy herself is a kindly old woman, slightly round, and an excellent cook. Let's order a meal. I do know that, Xenon. Excuse me, there's a shield in my suit. Oh dear. Oh, how terrible. I'll allow me. I'll keep. Very good, sir and or madam. Let's get a room. Sure. Oh no. Huh. Am I really a clownfish? Oh, I can go to the temple. You're not quite sure how you found this place, but you can sense its power, even though the temple consists no more than 2 cups covered by a fishbowl. Ancient magic improves the palace. A man dressed in a robe approaches. You have come, you say. You have come to hear the words of Talos. Run away! What are my stats? Weapon none, smelly hermit, and then I got a shield of soup. Well, we don't need. Who needs a weapon? Actually, let's go back. I want to go back to the palace. Maybe they'll give me a sword. Oh! Cool, I got a tourist guide. Dungeon! Hold on, let's go to the scenic dungeon. Oh yeah, Xenon? Wait, do you... Ooh, examine a lantern. Alright, let's take the lantern. Let's go north. High quality of the interior design. The torches are placed with almost care. The effect is delightful. You come into a room in which a butler appears waiting for his face is made of skin. Underneath you can hear the whirring of a shoe. Greetings, good sir. I am Samuel the Butler. I have awaited your coming since the beginning of time. I probably spoke of your Belgus. Ask about the prophecy. Probably was discovered on a machine containing text at the time before the world gave it to beings. The text probably that one day one would relieve Norfolk under sea from the suppressor and make his kingdom his own. I heard a sword for you. I'll take the sword. Send it back. Wow, dang, dude. Alright, we have everything we need. Inspiration, hear my song. You're just drifted to sleep, but your inspiration struck and you're composing a beautiful piece of music. Some of your friends worry that you'll never leave the village, that you'll never have any adventures, but you don't share that fear. You know that freedom is within you. You can find a whole world just sitting here. Interesting. Huh. I was not around for this era of the internet. Must have felt like a time of huge discovery. Oh, sure. All the time, and it really just like my name is ridiculous. Oh wait, Dog was in the other game. I forgot about that. Must be because everyone else is equally or more. So where do they even come from? A long time under Elohim's wing, I questioned as much until eventually it was the undoing of my entire faith. What reason could there possibly be other than the random whims of a broken program? However, our names were assigned. The system has no respect for grammar. I often theorized that they were drawn from the database deep into the archive, but there's never been a connection. Seriously? We're all over in the other thread talking about this messenger fellow and the coming apocalypse. And you guys are in here discussing nomenclature? My stats isn't high enough to access the thread, you troll. And neither is yours. Here's the deal. If you could see it, come and paste a discussion for me. Hot diggity dog, dude. Alright. We have one more. However, it is time for me to go. It's time for me to go. This has been a cool start. I like it. I like it a lot. It's been very fun. And thank you guys for joining me for it. Thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying it. And have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you guys for the next episode.